Everybody really is here to find out who won and how this all played out. So without further ado, I think we'll actually walk you through some of the different finalists we had for the North America region. I'll tell you a little bit about their applications. Of course, all of them are here to showcase their apps for you live and actually outline what they think is really great about their applications, how they use these super app characteristics, and ultimately why they feel they were well equipped to stand amongst the finalists and some of the best apps that we saw through the challenge. So first we have the Dictionarycom application built by Extreme Labs. That application is a dictionary thesaurus. From a super apps characteristic, some of my favorite features are the contextual aspects. So if you're in an email message, for example, and you're highlighting a word, you can actually click on the menu item and actually do a lookup of that specific word and show you the definition for you. Another one is the integration into the messaging inbox and the notifications area that they'll have coming that will allow you to see the word of the day and bring you back into the application every day to remind you that it's there and that they're there to help you bring up that knowledge. So we've got Extreme Labs over here that's going to showcase that for you. Second application I'm sure many of you are familiar with is the Point application. This is an application today that will help you using location-based services or otherwise discover local businesses, local restaurants, movies, and a variety of other pieces of information about what's going on around you to help you kind of chart what's possible. So many people today use this as a lifeline in terms of how they can determine places to eat or places to stay or whatever other relevant businesses while they're away from home. My favorite feature, which is probably not one that Point advertises a lot, is actually the reverse phone lookup. So anytime someone calls you, you can actually go into the application and look up the phone number and it'll tell you who called, and that's particularly handy for someone who gets a million phone calls like me. Last but certainly not least, we have ByYou. So ByYou is a company today that builds essentially a really nice social integration platform, and to put it into a couple of different words. So what ByYou does today is builds out a way for you to integrate with a variety of different applications on the device, whether that's the calendar, the address book, the message list, and so on, to be able to connect in with a variety of the different people that are around, whether that's through social services like Twitter and Facebook and others, as well as through blog and other social media platforms. So give a really clean and easy way to share the information that's on your device, communicate and connect with those people, and really leverage the power of mobility that's out there. I think to highlight some of the comments that Mark and Tyler made is just the level of applications, the number of applications we saw was amazing. The logistical challenges were a nice byproduct of the success of the challenge and getting so many different apps that we could review and highlight. And I think for me, some of the ingenious aspects of what people came up with that we'd never thought of before were some of the exciting things. One of the most ingenious ones that I saw, which was a very niche type application, was an app built for the German market, which would actually, every time you made a phone call, would use the 3G network to actually go and look up what that company did using reverse phone lookup, build a database of similar competitors to that company, and if the company you were calling didn't answer the phone, they would present you with a list of companies who would do the same thing. So for example, if you're calling for a taxi, they didn't answer the phone, then you get a list of local taxi companies that would be able to hopefully answer the phone for you. So just really clean, neat things with phone integration and some lookup over the air that of course we'd never thought of, but a lot of customers got pretty excited about. And I think that the concept of what we're building with super apps is going to give these companies a great way to market their applications, to set themselves apart, and to really innovate, especially with some of the new services and capabilities that are coming to the platform in the future. So with that, I'm going to ask Tyler and Mark to come up, and we'll announce the winners.
Great. Want to go to the "and the winner is" slide? Terrific. Before I say the words "and the winner is," I just wanted to re-highlight the one thing that really stands out to me is what you hear in these applications is they act as natural extensions to the existing experience, and that's what's most important to me. They don't feel like separate apps that you have to go out and find and launch. Right? When I'm in my inbox, I can go right into Dictionary.com to do a lookup. It just feels like it's a service that's part of the device. When I'm within Point and I search for a business, I can immediately map it using BlackBerry Maps, I can phone it using the native phone, I can add it to my calendar, I can add it to my address book. It's all as if the application came out of the box and was part of the core experience. And with ByYou, when I take a picture from my camera, I can immediately add content to it, post it to my blog, post it somewhere else, and it's all part of the seamless experience of what I'm already doing on the device. So that's what's most exciting to me, and I think we're going to see more and more apps become that, and become integrated services on the platforms and offer natural extensions to what people are already doing today. So congratulations again to all of the finalists, very well deserved, and I think we've done some terrific work. So to bring it to finale here, the winner of the Super Apps Developer Challenge for North America is Point. With us here we have Andrew Osa, CEO of Point, and I would love to just give you a minute to, not to put you on the spot, but just to, going to do it anyways, just to give them some of your own perspective. You guys have been building on the platform for a little while, and maybe just give some perspective on why you're a super app and then some of the experiences you've had.
Thanks very much. I guess we've been operating on the BlackBerry platform now since about June of 2008, and it literally started with us emailing the application to about 100 people. And the thing started to grow literally on its own from there. And now we're 4.3, almost 4.4 million users, most of those on BlackBerry. And we've always strived to make sure that the app was just that, an extension of the device. And the BlackBerry device has so many compelling features to it that make it really easy to make it a compelling experience. The reverse lookup, we don't like talking about that one for sure, but it's certainly one of the key aspects that makes a difference to the experience, that you just feel like you're part of the device and part of the experience. So. With that, thanks very much, Tyler and Mike and Mark. Really appreciate the honor and looking forward to many more years of super app operations. So, thanks very much.
So obviously, all of our finalists and winner will be here to speak with you all. They'll all ready to show demos of their applications and talk about some of those integration points. And again, I think it's very interesting to see some of the unique ways they've integrated with the different applications on the device. I'm just going to take a couple minutes to highlight some of the other regional finalists and winners that we've had from around the world as part of this contest. Again, these are the North American finalists, but we ran the contest as a global contest. In Latin America, the three finalists were Vilingo, Waze, and Navita. Vilingo offers an application that enables you to do voice-based input into a variety of the existing applications on the BlackBerry, and they also do voice dictation back to the user. So for example, when you go into you can actually literally speak to your device to say, compose an email to Mike Kirkup. You can speak what you're going to say and it actually populates an email for you. You can also do voice control over many other applications. And the level of integration they've done with the email, the calendar, and so on, again, it acts as a very natural extension to what you're already doing on the handset. With Waze, they offer a location-based traffic and travel application. What's unique about Waze is they actually do crowdsourcing of traffic information and provide you with real-time updates on estimated time of arrival and traffic information based on what's being crowdsourced. And because it runs as an always-on application on the device, it can receive real-time information on what's going on around you using location and provide you with some real-time travel information. And Navita Sports provides a great application for accessing and keeping up on your sports scores and your favorite teams and news. And some of the unique things they've done include the ability to actually push real-time alerts to you once you've set up your favorite team for knowing when they've scored or when they're starting a match and those kinds of things. They also provide home screen notifications for when different things have happened with respect to some of your favorite teams and sports. For the, go to the next. For the EMEA market, the three finalists were UBNav, the Camcard business card reader, and NTV Mobile. UBNav is a turn-by-turn navigation product, but of course it would be a shame to just call it that because as many of these applications we're seeing, it is a full-blown location-based service that is built on navigation, but extends well beyond that for local search and information. Again, what they've done is a number of unique integration points to enable immediate click, for example, from your calendar, from your address book, to do one click to go to turn-by-turn navigation. So if you're in your calendar and you have the location listed, you can do one click to say, get me there, and it immediately launches their application and they provide the turn-by-turn navigation. They also offer APIs to let other third-party applications do that as well and leverage their services. With the CamCard business card reader, a great experience, very simple idea. Take a picture of a business card and have it updated in your address book. Seems easy, seems a natural thing to do, but of course, very complex on the back end to be able to manage that. But it is as simple as that. With the camera, take a picture, uploads it into the cloud, updates your address book with that person's information, but also gives you a cloud service to enable you to connect to them online and so on. And finally, NTV Mobile out of the Netherlands is a product that provides news and information services, and they've done a great amount of work with push services to do real-time news alerts right to your inbox when relevant news is available in your area. And finally, in the Asia Pacific region, we are 3 finalists. We Love Indonesia, Remco's Forum, and the Ramadan Pocket Guide. Love Indonesia is a location-based application for Indonesia. What it provides is, again, the ability to do location-based search for movies, for businesses, for events happening in the local market. And they've done a tremendous amount of integration, again, with real-time alerts, integration with BlackBerry Maps, and home screen notifications such that if there's, again, real-time news and alerts coming out to topics of interest for you within Indonesia, you'll get home screen notifications so you can do one click to read that information. Remco's Forum is a community blog community forum site developed by a single person, Remco. And what he has actually done is built a great integration with BlackBerry where as people post to the community forum, you get them right as custom messages in your BlackBerry inbox. So no need to go to a separate blogging application. You actually get custom items in your inbox and you can chat right from there. So it's that sort of similar experience to Twitter where you're tweeting right from your inbox and receiving them there. Great integration. And the Ramadan Pocket Guide uses location-based services to detect where you are and give you the prayer schedule for your local region, and then gives you real-time notifications on when it's prayer time and continue to go beyond that to do other levels of integration. So again, great innovation from around the world. It was exciting to see what everybody has done. So congratulations again to the finalists from around the world, the winners, which have been highlighted in red, and again, the final.